going, everybody? It's your man Mike, Tech King on a budget, back again with another video. And just wanted to do a quick follow-up on what I probably would consider my favorite Android phone of 2018. This is the OnePlus 6T. Now, if you can kind of just see some of the carbon fiber back there, this is the McLaren edition that I unboxed about a month ago. Now, I don't have a SIM card in this phone at the moment. I was kind of floating back and forth between this and my iPhone, but I've kind of gotten to the point where I've just really decided that I would prefer to have this in my pocket and the iPhone. I really like this device. I really like it a lot. Let me give it a little wipe down real quick. Kind of clean it up a little bit so get all those fingerprints off the back of it. But like I said, I've been using this phone for about a month now, off and on, and I still say the McLaren is probably the best one that they put out. Now, this is the model with 10 gigs of RAM, 256 gigabyte hard drive. There is no expandable storage, but you do get dual SIM slot here at the top. And one of the things about this phone that I find to just be fascinating is the fact that you have the in-display fingerprint scanner, which works really good in my opinion. It works really well. You can see how fast that is. And I just got done out of this. I just put some lotion on my hands not too long ago, so you can see it's pretty fast. But you got the in-display fingerprint scanner. Now, it's definitely not the same tech as the new S10, S10 Plus, but I think it's good enough. I like it a lot. Let me get the stand out of the way. And another thing that I do like about this phone is I like the teardrop notch. I think this is the best implementation of the notch as opposed to the notch on the iPhone, or the notch on several other phones that came out last year. I think if you're gonna have a notch, this is the best way to do it. I do also like the fact that the Face ID is pretty fast. You can see me behind the camera and you can see how fast it recognizes my face. Now, I am a little obstructed because of this, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna show you guys how easily it does with nothing in the way. So the Face ID on this is really good. Is it the most secure? Not really, but it's still really good in my opinion. A couple other features about this thing that I like compared to the other Android devices that you have out there. Compare it to the Huawei phone, which I had, and I sold that phone. The Mate 20 Pro was a great phone, but to me, it just didn't live up to the hype, so I ended up selling it off. I do still have my Note 9. This is the 6 gig 128 variant. And I've been debating on selling it for the S10, but I'm not quite sure because I just don't really feel a need to upgrade, especially for the fact that you're not going to get as much for this phone right now, since it's just, unfortunately how Samsung is. But with this OnePlus phone, I feel like I've got a one of a kind phone here. I love the orange accent on the back. I really like that. I hate that there's not really too many clear cases for this phone. I'd love to get a clear case on it, but in the meantime, what I have been using is I have the Flyknit case here. I say Flyknit because it reminds me of a Nike Flyknit, and it's a very straightforward case. You just pop it on, just real simple, and you get that, you get that knit material on the back. So it's a very easy, very simple to use case. Now, I am still rocking the original screen protector that came with the phone. If you can see, the line of it. I am still rocking that original screen protector. So I do also have the case that it came with, which is the McLaren case here. And I kind of like this one better because it has a little bit of a tighter feel. I'm definitely ordering some more off of OnePlus that are going to kind of be similar to this one because I just think it has a really good feel to it. It's a lot tighter, makes the phone feel really good in the hand, and I like how thin the case is on the phone. Now, while we're on this side of the phone, let's talk about the alert slider. Now, I think every phone should have this. Apple kind of started the trend with the mute switch, but this is pretty dope to have a slider that will unlock the phone here to go from ring to vibrate to silent with just 3 switches. I think is pretty dope, and it's a really dope feature. Another feature about this phone that I do enjoy is the fact that a lot of the customization options that I would have to get in Nova Launcher with the Note or any other Android phone I've used in the past kind of are built into Oxygen OS already. So, like, for example, this is a custom icon pack that I have here, and now this is running Oxygen OS's dark theme right now. So if I wanted to, I could easily go and let's say I want to hold down the button here and go to home settings. I can go to icon pack, and all my icon packs are available at the bottom for me to use. So instead of having to download a separate launcher to do so, I can just go on ahead and just have it set up right there. And I think that is one of the selling points of this device, is how easy it is to do everything you want with Android with the phone that you already have. So in the past, I've gone back and forth between, I've gone iPhone, I've gone Android, iPhone, Android, iPhone, Android. But it's kind of gotten to the point where I've just decided carrying two phones is better for me. And I carry the two that I like the most. So I have an iPhone XS Max, which I'm using to record this video. And I have this OnePlus 6T, the McLaren edition. 10 gigs of RAM, 256 gigabyte hard drive. Now, I'm somewhat looking forward to the new OnePlus phone that's coming out soon, but I'm honestly not sure. I'm honestly not sure if it's something that I'm gonna want to see, just because I'm not a fan of the pop-up camera. Motorized parts means more, more things you got to be wary of when you're using the phone. And OnePlus, if you're watching this video, doubt it, but if you ever see this video, please, hopefully by the time somebody sees this video from OnePlus, can we get wireless charging? It's not hard. I really just wish that we could get wireless charging in a OnePlus phone, but that's another video for another day. So let's pull up a game here. I'm gonna pull up Marvel Contest of Champions so you guys can see. You get gaming mode here, so you can answer calls via speaker, notifications for third party. Notification display mode is blocked. CPU optimized, GPU optimized, RAM optimized. So we're gonna hit OK. And we're gonna go English. I'm gonna cut the volume all the way up on this, and you see you got the volume slider on the side just like you do on a Pixel phone. So we're gonna sign in to my personal. Yes, I want to allow. Okay, all right, let's go. So we're gonna get a little gaming test gaming footage on here. Now I have played this game before. I just recently re-downloaded it. I had kind of an issue where it kept force closing on me, so I had to re-download it. But with the 10 gigs of RAM, it does load pretty quickly. Contrary to what it may seem like right now, it does load pretty quickly. But this is one of my favorite games to play. Now, I don't have any racing games on here to test to show you guys how the gyro motor and everything works. I can do a separate video for that if you guys would like. But I saw a few problems when it was loading up. It's probably because I don't have a SIM card in here right now, so I'll leave that alone as it is. But for the most part, very satisfied with this phone. I'm going to have a camera test, or not a camera test, but I'm going to have a camera video coming up on it soon. The dual cameras on the back, I think, are really nice. They're not the best, but they're going to be good enough. The average person can walk into T-Mobile right now for $580, get this phone, and it's going to be the best that you can get for your money. At $550, you're going to get a phone that has an in-display fingerprint scanner, fast Face ID, big battery, well optimized. I average 5 to 6 hours of screen on time minimum with this device, with well over 40% left when I get home for the day. You got one bottom firing speaker. Now, I understand that they made it symmetrical to look good, but it's one bottom firing speaker that you get on the bottom. And overall, for $580, might even be cheaper than that now, depending on where you look. For the money, this is the best bang for the buck. So, OnePlus 6T, McLaren edition. I'm looking forward to the OnePlus 7. Maybe they'll surprise me, but for now, I'm content with this one. This is probably the one Android phone I don't think I'm going to be getting rid of, not just because of the McLaren, insignia and everything, but just because of the fact that this is one of the best Android, if not the best Android phone I've ever used. If I could get the Pixel 3's camera in this phone, there'd be no comp. I wouldn't even use my iPhone. There'd be no competition. Now, you can get the Google Pixel 3 APK for this device, but it's still not going to come close to the actual Pixel camera itself. So anyway, it's just your man, Mike. Hit me up in the comments and let me know what you guys think, and I will catch you guys in the next one. Peace.